Welcome everyone to this wonderful day. We still remain your brother, Nonso. What we want to bring today is about the solution to African problem. What we have in Africa today as commerce is the problem why Africa is not moving forward. Why? I will explain this with Igbo language, then I translate it in English. In Igbo philosophy, is African philosophy. Igbo philosophy is African philosophy. Because in the beginning, our target is about unification of Africa. The target is unification of Africa. Then we created a business philosophy to unite the Africa. Then how? In Africa we have Igba Odibo, which is to serve, which belongs to people who doesn't have money. Then we have Imwahia, which is training, which belongs to people who have money. Then we have Igbo Oga, which is people who have already served and were settled by their master, or people who already learn the work or the job and have free and start their own. Then if you start your own and become Oga, then you will go and join Izwahia, which is a trade union. You see, so in Africa there is nothing like somebody not doing anything. It doesn't exist. So it's about reinstituting, reintegrate, re-establish this African business philosophy. Because that is how you become self-independent, self-sufficient. So you don't, because we don't have poor in Africa. There is nothing like poor. So for you to exterminate this poverty, you must re-establish this philosophy of self-sufficiency. People who doesn't have money, they have to serve. That is why we created Igbo Heritage Foundation. So that after serving in the foundation, they will be settled. And start something for them. Because under that foundation, they will learn work. We will train them. You see? So the ones learning work are the ones who are capable of financing their own business. Then after that, there are professionals who will work under those people who are Oga. All those masters. Those people will work there. Those professionals. So in Africa, we have a system of uniting, because Ahia in Igbo language is Ahia, which is binding principle. Ahia is binding principle. So if you don't have any binding principle, how are you going to unite your people? Even not your village, you cannot unite. So that's why we founded Iyon Business Consultant to re-establish this African business philosophy. In this our Iyon Business Consultant, we establish it as a Iyon group of companies. And we have a philosophy of this group. This philosophy of this group is about efficiency, efficient must be number one goal of any company. It's as simple as ABCD. The second goal should be competent. The third goal should be effective. And the fourth goal is solvent. Because any company that is not efficient is normal. Yeah, they will not be competent. And if they're not competent, attrition is coming, because they won't be effective. And if they are not effective, they will go insolvent. Once they go insolvent, the next thing is bankruptcy. After bankruptcy is fold. That is how all the whole companies in Africa, they folded. All those ones they folded. Simple because they don't have this philosophy of foundation. Their foundation is faulty. They watch this Chinese business philosophy. They watch Europeans business philosophy. The problem is not about a Chinese doing well, because is their own foundation of philosophy. They understand it, they apply it. Europeans apply their own European market philosophy. African philosophy is about this is service. It's about learning. And it's about mastering. Because if you don't have money, we don't abandon you. You have to serve under social work. Then after 4 years of serving, we will settle you. If you have money, you have to learn work or learn market, whatever, learn trade or whatever. Then we will train you. After that, we will write a business plan for you to thrive and succeed. We help you with business management so that your business will not fail. So for Africa to survive, they must establish a business. This is not about, because Africa is just suffering, sitting on millions of resources. Forget about mineral resources. Our ancestors know about gold and diamond, because this thing are fossil fuel. Fossil fuel contaminate the universe. That is why our ancestors left it behind. We understand the consequence of this fossil they use today as coal, as crude oil, as natural gas that destroying the planet. We all know them before. We knew them. That is why we believe on small business consultant. We have large corporations. We have them. Because it's binding. Incorporate. But we don't have to destroy the planet to incorporate. We don't have to do that. So the philosophy of African business we are talking about, the only thing that can make Africa grow and develop is about re-establishing African business philosophy. Nothing more, nothing else. Any other thing will be war everywhere. War in the west, war in the east. Everybody is fighting for freedom to go to where I don't know. Simple thing is to re-establish this African business philosophy. Once we done that, that is the end of the story. Our goal is to become the African leading business consultant. Yes, because we are going to establish in that continent an African business philosophy. That's all. We will bring you this message as time goes on.